Why Fallout Season 2 is walking a dangerous line. Fallout Season 2 is not being tested by ratings. It's not being tested by visuals. And it's definitely not being tested by action. It's being tested by something far more dangerous. Discipline. Because every successful adaptation reaches a moment where it has to decide what it really is, and whether it's willing to protect that identity when pressure starts to build. Fallout has reached that moment. Here's the pattern that destroys most successful genre shows. Season 1 works. Audiences respond. The studio gets confident. And suddenly restraint starts to feel unnecessary. More action. More spectacle. More moments. Not because the story needs it, but because success creates expectations. This is where most adaptations fail. Not at the beginning. Not because they don't understand the source material. They fail after they prove they can do it right. Episode 6 of Fallout didn't stand out because it was louder. It stood out because it was quieter. The episode slows down. Power shifts happen off-screen. Decisions are implied rather than announced. And that's intentional. Fallout works best when it treats the wasteland as a backdrop, not the threat. The real danger is who understands the game they're playing and who doesn't. Episode 6 isn't about plot. It's about perspective. And that's a risky choice in modern television. Here's the mistake Fallout absolutely cannot make. Turning consequences into spectacle. The moment Fallout starts explaining too much, showing too much, or escalating just to escalate, it loses what makes it different. Most failed adaptations chase validation. They try to prove they're big. They try to prove they're epic. They try to prove they're worth the budget. Fallout doesn't need to prove that. Its strength is restraint. Its power comes from letting the audience connect the dots. That's fragile. And it's easy to lose under pressure. Here's the irony. The better Fallout does, the harder this becomes. Success invites interference. Success invites notes. Success invites the question, can we make this bigger? That question has killed more good shows than bad writing ever has. Fallout doesn't need to be louder. It needs to be more confident in staying quiet. Episode 6 shows that the creators understand this for now. The real test is whether they protect that choice when expectations rise. Fallout Season 2 won't be judged on how it ends, how many twists it has, how shocking it gets. It will be judged on whether it maintains control. Does it let characters make irreversible decisions? Does it resist explaining motivations out loud? Does it trust the audience to sit with discomfort? If the answer stays yes, Fallout separates itself permanently. If the answer becomes no, it becomes just another adaptation that forgot why it worked. So here's the real question Fallout is facing right now. Does it protect the discipline that made it work? Or does it start chasing the expectations success created? Episode 6 suggests the creators know the risk. But knowing the risk isn't the same as surviving it. Fallout hasn't failed. And it hasn't won yet either. It's standing on a line that great shows either hold or cross. And once they cross it, there's no going back. If you want the next breakdown as Season 2 unfolds, it's on the channel.
SignalScream breaks down what's trending before the noise takes over. Until then, stay sharp, stay curious, and follow the signal.